Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for Friday, April 21st. So today we have the moon in Taurus all day. We will see the moon in Taurus go void, of course, at 11:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we will shift into the Gemini energy early 22nd, so 6:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 22nd. We will lock into that Gemini energy, which makes for a nighttime of the moon being void, of course. This could disrupt our sleep. This could bring on some wackadoodle dreams. Of course, we are still very much in eclipse season. We just shifted into Taurus season, and today Mercury will be going retrograde. So take a listen to that astro forecast if you haven't already. This is a very cray-cray type of week, cosmically speaking. So if you haven't listened to the ascension forecast, if you haven't listened to the eclipse forecast, Taurus season forecast, Mercury retrograde forecast, you should probably do that. Get up to speed, get up to snuff. Download your Taurus season e-guide. We're jumping into a lot of cosmic events right out of the gate, and it's important that you stay in alignment with these energies, especially seeing as we do not have control and we're at the mercy of the cosmos. So there are 8 different aspects here today. 7 of them involve the moon. The moon in Taurus will sextile, which is a beautiful energy, with Mars. Mars ruling our physical energy, our physical action, our passion, our desires, even our anger. Mars is in Cancer energy, where his greatest weapon is his intuition and his emotions. But what he is lacking is boundaries, and that's why our boundaries are being tested. Now, the moon in Taurus, who wants us to be very present, connect to the 5 senses in order for us to kind of judge and calculate what is working for us, what isn't, what makes us feel safe and happy and joy and secure in life. We are going to realize what is working, what isn't working. Now, the moon interacting with Mars in this way is definitely giving us an aha moment. We are inspired, we are motivated, we are determined on building a brand new foundation in our lives, creating brand new boundaries in our lives in order for us to take care of ourselves first and foremost. We all need that. We all need to be put back at the top of the list. Now, the moon is going to come up to conjunct bump into Mercury right before Mercury goes retrograde. This is our heart and our head getting on the same page, and it is a very brief window, a very brief time that we are going to feel in alignment, that we are going to feel grounded, we are going to feel positive and sure about ourselves, about our future. We only have 20 minutes for this particular energy to really make us feel good about ourselves, because at 4:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury retrogrades in Taurus energy. Again, please listen to that forecast. The moon will then go ahead and make a positive interaction with Saturn, the Lord of Karma, ruling over foundations, systems, structures, roles, responsibilities. Of course, Saturn is in Pisces energy, very much trying to kind of wrap up emotional and spiritual soul contracts. We have to provide an ending and a closure before we can start building new foundations and structures for our beliefs, for our dreams, for our imagination. The moon in Taurus is a beautiful energy for us to realize what it is that we have to do in order to bring some of these dreams into life, some of these creative ideas and inspirations into our physical realm. This is going to be a little bit of a reality check, not in a bad way, just a grounded perspective on what it is that we're being asked to pursue. The moon will then bump into Chiron, the wounded healer, in a way that would provide us with an observational choice point on whether we're going to stay or whether we're going to go, whether we're going to, let's say, stay stagnant, or whether or not we're going to grow. This has a lot to do with the ever-changing identity that we are going through, of course, when we're on a healing journey, unpacking the old pain, the old trauma, and letting that storyline go. We are morphing into a different version of ourselves. So this is kind of illuminating, first of all, where it is that we are growing, we are healing, where there is this want, need, and desire to improve, to do better. And in the same token, recognizing where it is that we're resistant to some of these changes. where we are essentially blocking our growth, blocking our ability to heal from certain narratives that we're keeping very much alive and well. The moon will then bump into, conjunct, sit next to Uranus, the Great Awakener. Now, this is going to bring a jolt of energy. We might feel this in anxiety or restlessness. We actually might feel overly excited for no particular reason, mostly because the Uranian energy carries great electricity from it and really kind of jolts us. Why are we being jolted, you may ask? Well, because we need to have an aha moment. We need to have an epiphany. We need to have a shift in perspective to see where it is that we are overly attached to the old and where it is that we are craving the new. And that's a very difficult thing to do here in this Taurus season, because Taurus season is a very fixed sign, very stubborn in nature. We want to grow, we want to improve, we want to create something new, but yet we're having a hard time getting out of our own way in order to actually do that. We will have an epiphany of some sort that will change our emotions and our mental plane, our perspective entirely, and really open us up to maybe making some smaller changes that, of course, will eventually equal the bigger, greater, grander picture. The moon will then interact with Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion. Jupiter, of course, is in Aries energy, and this is giving us an opportunity to see another crossroads, another choice point. Of course, reminder, the moon in Taurus energy wants us to stay as grounded and as present as possible. We are still swirling from the new moon energies. We are still very much in eclipse energies. We are not stabilized in Taurus energy as of yet. And of course, Mercury just went retrograde, shutting down our intellect. So there's a lot of craziness, a lot of confusion, very hard to feel safe, secure, grounded, and stable. But the moon in Taurus is giving us the best opportunity that we have at this present time in order to stay connected to the here and now. Interacting with Jupiter in this way, Jupiter, of course, is super hype, very optimistic, very confident about reinventing ourselves, rebranding ourselves, going out into the world, creating new opportunities for growth, for expansion, for beliefs, for blessings to actually take root. Keep in mind that Jupiter embodies the spiritual wisdom that we've accumulated through tough love life lessons. And right now, he wants us to look at our future and the possibilities of the future. And the moon in Taurus is like, you know what? I'm good. I just want to just stay in this present moment right now and try to gain my footing, gain my bearings. So this isn't an interaction that is going to go very well because, again, Jupiter wants us to focus on the big picture of the future, and the moon just wants us to be as comfortable as possible, grounded here in this present moment. The last aspect that we have here today is the moon in Taurus sextiling, which is a beautiful energy, with Neptune, who of course is in its place of power in Pisces energy. This is the last aspect not only of the day, but before the moon in Taurus goes void, of course. And so this is a beautiful interaction. First of all, I love Pisces and Taurus energy because Pisces energy is very imaginative, very creative, very whimsical. We tend to align with our higher selves, with our intuition. We grasp a new vision, we grasp a new dream, and then we're able to actually bring it to life through the Taurus energy because it is an earth sign. So emotionally speaking, we are being illuminated to where it is that we really do have a new vision, a new dream for ourselves. And a lot of this is being kind of unconsciously activated, if you will, under the eclipse energy. It's very karmic in nature, very Neptune, Piscean vibes anyways. And we are realizing what it is that we are essentially trying to bring to life. Of course, Manifesting 101 tells you that, first of all, you have to have an idea, a vision, a dream. Then you have to infuse it with an emotion of excitement, of worthiness, of deserving. And then, of course, when the heart and the head align in that way and the inner realm has checked off all the boxes, we can engage the physical body to take action in the physical realm to bring some of those elements to life. So this is like a new realization, if you will, on what it is that we feel passionate about, what it is that we actually desire to bring to life, and what it is that we're feeling good about. Again, really kind of imagining new dreams, new visions, new goals, and bringing them into our awareness.